Hi, good evening. All of you, good evening, guys.
Yes, sir. Good evening.
Now we'll start our session. Guys, in previous session, we started about the modules, guys. So here, modules related, some points we completed. So check about this one. So here, what is the module? In Python, every .py file is considering like a module, guys. In Python, every .py file is considering like a module. So how to creating modules? So any file name .py, any file name .py like that Python file you can create. So that is nothing but module creation only. What is the purpose of this module? So this first of all, what contains in this module? So a module may contains a collection of functions, function one, function two, like that. A module may contains collection of functions, collection of classes, collection of variables for representing the data, guys. So collection of functions maintaining the collection of statements also for reusability purpose. Simply, a module may contain a collection of variables, collection of functions, collection of classes for reusability code purpose. So what are the advantages of using the modules means? So reusability code only without recreating again and again. Just we are going to reusing, create one time, use a number of times. Okay. So come on, let me know how many types of modules are there. How many types of modules are there in Python? Do you remembering? Three types. One is a predefined. Second one is what? Third one is what? So we have a three types of module. First one is a predefined module, also called as a system defined. Second one is user defined, also called as a developer defined. And third one is third party modules, also called as internet modules or web modules. Okay, third one, remember it, guys. Third party or internet modules are also called as web modules. Okay, so predefined modules along with the software coming, those are available in the Python software location in C drive. User-defined modules as a developer, we are creating wherever we want, there we can create in our system. And third-party modules are available in the internet. I want to use one third-party module. How do you use it? Okay, I want to use, guys. How can I use it? Third-party modules, how we are using. Third-party modules are available in the internet. From the internet, how we are getting into our local by using the pip command. By using the pip command, we can install the third-party modules. Pip stands for Python installer package. Okay. So when pip command is coming, into our machine, when pip command is coming and where it is available. No. Pip command when coming means at the time of installing the Python software. Whenever we are installing the Python software, along with the Python software coming, inside the Python software, this pip is there. Pip command coming. So when is coming means when installing Python software coming. Okay, how we are using means using command prompt, we can use it pip install followed by module name. And how this pip is downloading internet module means using the internet, connecting to the internet, searching for required module, collecting, finding, downloading, installing, everything done by pip. So that's why whenever we are working with the pip, internet is must be required. All of you clear that one? So whenever we are installing, by default in the Python software location, storing where predefined module there, they're storing. And later, if we want to use those predefined modules or user-defined modules into, if we want to use predefined modules or third-party modules into our user-defined modules, how we can use? How can we use, guys? Predefined modules. Third-party modules after installing available in the predefined location only. Those all I want to use in my user-defined location, in user-defined module. So by using import keyword or from keyword, we can import and we can use it. Okay. So how many ways we are importing the modules? The three ways importing: direct import, star import, direct property name import related. Three ways I explained, guys. So those importing locations are very, very important. So one time check it here. Okay, yeah, two times open up. Okay, I'll close this one. Check it here. I want to import one predefined module called as the math module. Okay, this is available in the software location, directly importing. So after this is called direct import, module name directly importing. In this module, if 20 properties there, all are importing, and next time onwards, math dot factorial of given number. So given number factorial value we are getting 120. So here in this module, if 20 functions available, all are importing, and every time module name we have to use it. Whatever the property we want, we can use along with this module name. Okay, two problems there. I imported like this. I want to use only factorial. Okay, my requirement is only finding the factorial. But if I'm importing like this, along with the factorial, remaining all functions also importing. These all are wasting memory, guys. Maintaining some memory, occupying some memory, so wasting the memory. That's why this is the not good one. So next we are going for the second one. See here the cell you can click and restart shell is there, guys. So whenever we are clicking that restart shell, so whatever here loaded, these all things deleting from the memory. And now freshly we can import it. Second one is from module name import star. Simply we are calling star importer. Star importer. Because of this, from this module, whatever the property is there, all properties are loading here. All the properties loading here also, all the properties loading. But benefit is what means. So which property we want to use, that property directly we can use without the module name. Okay, this is the advantage here. But here problem is in this module, whatever the properties there, all are importing, all are loading, but I want to use only one. So remaining all are wasting memory. Okay, so this is second one. And next, go to this third variation, guys. So this is called direct import, directly module name importing. This is the star importer. From the module name importing star means all the properties importing at a time from the given module. And next, from module name import required property name only, guys. Okay, required property name only. For example, I want to only import factorial and square root, two properties only. So here 20 properties there. Out of 20, how many I want? Only two. So what we want to use, if we know okay, requirement related, then those things directly can import. Remaining 18 properties from this module not importing, and also directly these properties we can use it, guys. These properties we can use it. Okay, so square root of 25, like you're going to get it. So this is the required one in the real time. Remember this one. Okay, so direct import, star import, and directly property names importing. Directly property names importing from the module. Okay, next import or else from math to import import square root. So if I'm executing, this module is not available, guys. Math is there, math 2 is not there in the memory. Then what you are going to get output? What is the output for this? If this given module if not available, then what is output? Okay. Yes, guys. Module not found error, you're going to get it. Module not found error. Okay. This screen we are not cleaning, guys. Simply whenever we are typing here, these things are going inside. Okay. So module not found error, no module named so and so, like you're getting. Okay. Next, module is available, but this property is not available. Given property name not available when we are trying to importing. Then here import error we are getting. Cannot import the name square root 2 from math module. Okay, these two kind of exceptions most of the times we are getting. So why we are getting, that is how to understand, then you can solve it. Are you clear? Yes, remember guys these things. And next, how to renaming, for example, import math as m, import math as m. Now if I'm importing like if I'm using math dot factorial of okay, see here error you're getting. Math module name if I'm using, name error, name math is not defined. So you are importing this math module as m. So now in this memory location m is available. So this m you can use here. But math if you are using, that name is not available, like that, name error returns. Okay, so if you want m dot factorial of 6 given number factorial, you're going to get it. So this is the renaming module. Module name we can rename, or property name also we can rename. For example, from module name import factorial as f. Now on words f can use f of 6, then 720 you're going to get. For short name purpose we can use. And why we are renaming, main purpose means for reducing the naming conflicts. When we are developing the big applications, so a lot of times naming conflicts coming. So those naming conflicts, if we want to reduce, we have to use this alias names concept. Okay, now? So remember guys, these all points explained. So how many types of module there, and what are the built-in modules? Some examples of built-in modules you have to explain. User-defined modules related explanation, third-party modules related explanation. For built-in modules, OS module, RE module, JSON module, JTime module, time module, like several modules there. And the third-party modules means, for example, NumPy module, Pandas module, Matplotlib module, scikit-learn module, Django module, Flask module, request module, like number of modules there. User defined module means our own modules, whatever we want, that is our module. I mean, like a file name.py, every file name.py module is user defined module. And next, how to installing third party modules using pip command. About the pip command here, explanation. How many ways we are importing? 3 ways I explained already. So what is the use of import keyword and from keywords? Okay, difference you have to explain. Using import keyword directly, module name we can import. Using the from keyword, so from the module required properties we can import. Okay, so how to renaming module, and as keyword behavior, how to reloading module. Okay, using the import lib, one module is there, inside that reload function is there, using that we can reload it. So these all points related I explained guys in the last session. Okay, so some programs required to do for reusability purpose. So okay, one program I'll do for the modules, and later we'll discuss about the package. Okay, now here, so click on this file. See guys, almost half of the days completed. So still some people getting confusing. So whenever I'm opening this one, sir, how you open like this asking. Okay, so starting days only I explained, and material also there. Click on this file, click on the new file, Control N is the shortcut. Like this notepad file is getting. And now here, what are the lines of code you want, you can create and you have to save it. So click on the file and click on the save. Control S is the shortcut. Okay, so for our session AIT3, Asok 83, like one folder I created, so that you can maintain. So in this last session, I created modules folder. So click on that modules, and here module 1, module 2, module 3, like some programs I created, guys. Okay, now one more I want to create. So for example, here module 4, this is module 4. Okay, with extension .py saving automatically, or else if you want .py you can create it and then click save it. Okay, so this file is saved guys. This file is saved, and we'll write the logics here. So now check it here. In this location we have a module 4.py related. Okay, here the some logics I want to create. Def add of x comma y, add of x comma y, two variables I'm taking, and I want to find out the sum of them guys. Or else these two values, if we want to read from the user dynamically inside this add function, so number 1 enter first number, number 2 enter second number, like that can accept. That is all everywhere. Okay, so for example, check it here. If I'm not using any parameters here, so n1 equal to eval of, and now here the input function we can use, and now here we can write entered first number, entered first number, and next one more number related. So n2 guys, enter second number. Okay, enter first number, enter second number, like two numbers there. And finally, return n1 plus n2. n1, n2 values, finding as a sum and returning. So where to return this sum? Wherever we are calling this add function, to there returning. Okay, so next one more function, subtraction. Subtraction there. Now here subtraction means minus, we are using two functions there, guys. Two functions, same like that, a number of functions we can write. So now here multiply function or multiplication, like you can take it. So multiplication means into related, and next one more time divide, divide function or division function. So n1 by n2, n1 division by n2, like this there. So here in this module 4, add, subtraction, multiply, and division related 4 functions there, guys. So whenever you are calling those functions, so every function related lines of code we can execute. That is called reusability. For example, add function, if I want to call multiple times here, so add of 10 comma, no need of any parameters, simply add function can call it. So now here the first number 10, second number 20, okay, and return the value. So this value, guys, this value return to this calling location. So you have to print that one. You have to print that one. Then you are able to see 10, 20 is 30, like that. Okay. The same function again n number of times if we are calling. For example, one more time I'm calling. So then two times asking guys. So one time 10 and 20, second time 100 and 200, like this. Okay, wherever you are calling, there it is automatically executing, and these lines of code execute on the screen displaying, and finally we are getting the result, guys. Okay, so like this. So here I created one module. The module name is module4.py. This module contains collection of functions with reusable logics. So next I want to create one more module. So keep mouse on here, Control N and Control S. Saving location directly our folder here. Reduce this size. Yes. So now here this is the module 5, guys. In module 4, we have a total collaboration related. So these things import here, guys. So how we are importing? So simply if I'm importing like a module 4, then in this module 4, we have addition, subtraction, multiply, divide related all the logics, all the functions, all are importing here. Now whatever the function you want, that can use here. Okay. So if you don't want all the functions automatically, specific functions only if you want, from module 4, import add, I used only add, guys. So it means subtraction, multiplication, division not imported here. And now here print add function. I'm calling the add function. See here, first number is 100, second number is 200, 300 returns. The 300, if you want to assign to any variable for using in an expression, then you can assign to one variable. That variable you can use in an expression. Already in the function I explained, a function result we can assign to a variable. A function result we can use in an expression. A function can call inside the another function. Like a number of rules I explained, guys. Those all rules you can follow it. Okay, right now only add we are able to use. So in this situation, I want to use a subtraction related. Okay, I have one more function called subtraction. So am I able to use or not this subtraction? So no, we are unable to use it. First of all, here add function calling is there. So that's why this is executing. After that, name error going to return. I mean, this is we are trying to find this function name is a user defined name. If that name is not available in the memory, then name error, name subtraction is not defined like returning. Okay, I means I imported only this one. So comma, like this you can import. Now this is I imported, then working guys. So both are working. See here the 10, 20. Okay, 30 return and next 30 and 10 I'm using. So then 20 return, 30 minus 10. This is subtraction related. Subtraction related. So this is a sum or a subtraction. If you want to return them also, you can write here. You can write here print statement. Print the sum of n1, the sum of n1 and n2, the sum of n1 and n2 is that we can write. So here only end equal to by default slash n is there guys. By default slash n is there. Slash n representing the new line. That's why the sum of for example 10, 20 if I'm giving, the sum of 10 and 20 is because of this cursor moving to the next line, and now here the this is what subtraction related. Okay, wait. Then I'll use subtraction, guys. Yes, sorry. The subtraction of like this. So now this message printing in the new line subtraction result returning. So that return value here we are printing. So I don't want to move to the next line, guys. So then here you can remove this slash n. Then after printing this one, cursor moving the same line. Now this value return to here. This is the printing in the same line only. Okay. So same like that. But addition related also can do. So the sum of or the addition of like that I created. Okay, now these two things check it here. This is a execution location. So here first number, enter the first number 10, enter the second number 20. So check it guys here. The addition of 10 and 20 is 30. Some meaningful message we displayed. And now here 200 and 50. The subtraction of 200 and 50 is 150. Come on, all of you clear? All of you clear so far how I used these things? Okay. And also guys, desktop based application if you want to design desktop based applications if you want to design. So from the user only read input what operation they want to perform. What operation they want to perform, read that input. For example, guys, sometimes we are entering into the ATM centers by putting our ATM card into the ATM machine. So we are withdrawing the money. So whenever we are putting ATM card into the machine, it is asking, so do you want withdraw money or balance inquiry you want to check, or depositing money, like that options displaying. Whatever the option you are pressing, that option related working. For example, withdraw, if you are selecting how much amount you want to withdraw, again immediately asking so and so 5,000 I want to withdraw, like entering. If 5,000 is there, then deducting and return to you. Okay, if not there, insufficient funds there in your account, like that some error message displaying. Okay, so instead of displaying error message, user friendly message, if displaying errors like this, big errors, then the people who are entering into that ATM center and trying to withdraw the money, those people are unable to understanding this message. Okay, that's why user friendly messages we have to create. For that, exception handling we require to know it. Coming days we will discuss about the exception handling, very important. Okay now? Okay, so now here in this place, guys, star import if I'm using, I can use addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, all can use it. Okay. Okay, now this is I'm commenting. And desktop based application if we want to do, then here first this module I'm importing is, or else all the properties separately if you want to import, then you can import here. From module name import add subtraction comma multiply and divide. See guys, sometimes when we are importing like this multiple properties, if line length feeling like more lengthy, if you are feeling like more lengthy, then in between the parentheses here, from so-and-so module name, import in between the parentheses, so here without any indentation, so you can import, for example, one line here, one line here, one line here, like that you can import. That is all your wish. Okay, na? That is all your wish. So in between the parentheses or in between the square brackets, no need of indentation. Vertically, horizontally, like whatever you want, you can create it. But for better readability purpose, like this in the same line we are writing. If still more there, then breaking and here writing. Okay, na? So in the real-time development, sometimes like this, multiple things we are required to import, and that time in between the parentheses or in between the square bracket can import. If you are feeling like lengthy line, okay, line looks like more lengthy, you can break it like that. Okay, now 4 properties I imported, and I want to take the option, guys. So here print, please select operation. Okay, please select operation what you want to do, or else please select the proper operation. Okay, like any message, whatever you want to write, guys. Please select any operation. Please select any operation like this. So one message I'm displaying on the screen. On the screen, displaying this one, guys. So now here, so in Python, while loop concept we discussed, guys. While true. While true means, for example, here if I'm writing one print statement hi, so how many times executing this hi? How many times executing this hi? Come on, let me know. It is going to executing how many times a hi message? Only one time or any count is there? So infinity number of times executing. Why means here the directly true I given until this value is true. This while loop related statements are repeatedly executing. Okay. Here if we are writing any condition or expression, first checking that condition or expression. If it returns true, then going inside while loop and executing given statements. Otherwise jumping outside the while statements. Okay. So outside the while statement, for example, here, thank you message I'm writing. Thank you for using my services, like that. So here if false, they are directly coming to here executing this one. Okay, if it is true, they're going inside executing, again coming to here checking true, like that infinity number of times executing. Okay, so later I will stop this execution, while loop execution, by using break keyword, guys. Whenever break keyword statement executing inside the while loop or inside the for loop, then terminating that iteration coming outside the for loop or while loop. So here, guys, keep mute your speakers. See, when you are joining in the class, keep mute your speakers, guys. In your home, you are talking personally and all the other disturbing. Okay, now here, so just a total 4 code operation related. For every operation, one option I'm going to give. So one, if you are selecting, so you want to perform addition, guys. Okay, simply like this, I'm going to give addition related, just for basic things only, like this. One, if you are entering addition, you want to perform. Two, entering means subtraction, you want to perform, like that. I'll consider like that. Okay, so now here multiple options are given. So here the 2, 3, 4, 5, that. And now this is for subtraction. This is for subtraction, and this is for multiplication. And next, this is for division related. And this is for exit. Do you want to exit? Do you want to exit? Like something message, whatever you want, you can write. Do you want to exit, like simply? Okay, like some messages there, guys. Okay. So here, first displaying this message and displaying these all messages. And from the user, I want to read one value. How reading using input function. So because of this, cursor is waiting for reading the value from the user. Can enter any value, guys. Either 1, 2, 3, 4, like that can enter. So that value I want to store in one variable. Value equal to, or else a choice equal to, like that. Any variable name you can use. So input function by default reading input in the form of what? Which type of which format reading as? For example, I'm going to enter one. So one is integer format reading or string format reading. Input function by default entered value in the form of string reading. Okay. So based on that, we have to write a condition. If choice double equal to one. Okay. For example, check it guys here. If user entered one, this one value stored in here in the form of string. Now string type 1 is there double equal to 1 matching. Okay, string type 1 matching. So if 1 matching, user wants to call this add function. So can call the add function. So whenever calling add function, executing this function, return result to here. This is we want to print guys. This is we want to print. So now like this, print it. Okay. So next option guys. Next option. So here multiple options we can write. Okay, if we add performing immediately, I want to break it. Okay, I want to break it guys. So using the break keyword, I want to stop this iteration, addition performing and stopping. Okay, if entered a choice not one, then checking another one. How checking another one? Using elif condition. Elif entered choice if double equal to 2, then so what I want to call, if it is double equal to 2, subtraction I want to call. Subtraction I want to call, and then break we are using answer. Okay, so like this, multiple conditions write it. So if choice is 3, then multiply, wants to executing multiply function. If choice is a 4, user wants to performing the division related. So then here division I'm writing if it is a 4. Okay. So next one more condition. If choice is a 5, if choice is 5, then user wants to exiting as user wants to exiting. So now here, okay, one thank you message, all right. Thank you for visiting my services. Thank you for visiting my services. Okay, this message I'm using and by thank you, welcome, like one message, one more message, welcome, like I'm displaying. Okay, so other than these 5 options, guys, so 1 to 5, other than these 5 options, if any other option entering, so else block code executing. So here I'll write, okay, please select valid option. Please select valid option. Okay, in bracket 0 to 5, like I'm giving. Okay, please select valid option between 0 to 5, like that. Something can write. All of you clear what I'm doing here? So while loop concept, normal print statements, and here reading data from the user and condition checking. So which number matching that related function going to executing. Okay. So here I'm not using break guys. So please select valid option coming, again displaying all the options. So now execute this, and now see here, please select any operation. So 1 for addition, 2 for subtraction, 3 for multiplication, like that there. So here cursor is waiting guys. Here is waiting cursor. So you can enter any value 1, then immediately enter the first number 10, enter the second number, then the addition of 10 and 20 is 30. Welcome like come, welcome like come. Or else thank you for using my services, like something, whatever the message you want, that you can use it. Okay now. So next one more time execute. So I'm entering 5 guys. Then see here, thank you for visiting my services. Okay, like normal message. And next one more time, so I'm going to enter 7 option not there. Then please select valid option, like displaying, again one more time displaying. So I'm going to give here the 3 is multiplication. So 10 into 20, 200. So for this 200, if you want to display like this meaningful message, so you can add in our coding guys. So this is the coding here. Same like this, you can add it. For multiplication also, you can add it. So the multiplication of n1 and n2 is this one. And next division related guys. Now this is the division related. So all the values you're getting properly. Okay, this is considering like a console based application guys. Console based application. All of you clear? So in Dhananjay, in Python we don't have switch statement. Okay, so in Java we have a switch statement. In Python we don't have. So using the if, elif like elif number of you can write and else you can write. Okay, from the user accepting the input and performing specific operation. As per the requirement, more advanced way we can write it. This is one basic kind of thing. So here functions how to creating you people knows guys. How reading input already discussed, eval function discussed, and return statement related discussing. Here this is called function calling statement. This thing is called calling statement. Okay. So here the imported just now importing related last session we discussed how we are importing modules related, and now here while loop related discussed. Print statement already knows. Condition how we are checking also discussed. So no new topic there here. All topics mixing together and executing. So this is like one application. Console-based application for performing calculations. Reading the data from the user to perform particular operation. Okay, so here because of importing this module, these four properties are coming. So if you don't want to import like this, star you can use it directly, star. All if you want, star you can use it. And later, if you want to create any other functions along with these four functions, if you want to create any other function, here you can create. For example, one average function I want to create, one power function I want to create. Some more new functions you can create in module 5, and those all things together you can use along with these importing module functions and your created new functions also together we can use here. For every function calling, one number can give it, can represent and can use it. So come on, let me know guys. Is all of you clear? How to creating the functions in a module and how the module functions importing in another module, how we are calling them. Okay. So now package related we'll discuss guys. Package related we will discuss now. So a package is nothing but a folder guys. Check it here. Check it here. This is a function. So here some lines of code there guys. So every line is called like a statement. Every statement is passing to the computer and executing as per that. So collection of statements we can create inside the function. This is one function assumption, F1 function. And a collection of functions, if we want to reuse, then so we can create a collection of functions inside one module. This is one module guys. So module name is like M1 I'm writing, M1. It means M1.py like we are creating called as M1 module. Okay, na? So here one more module if you are having one more module M2. So if you want, you can import this M1 module related properties for reusability purpose. Okay, just now we did one program. Module 4, like one program we created contains 4 functions. Module 5 also created from module 4 all imported. Okay, so this is module 1, module 2 guys. And if you want, you can also define here some new functions also. That is all your wish. So collection of modules, if we want to reuse, then create this all collection of modules inside a folder called as package. So here modules are nothing but .py files guys. For example, m1.py like this. So here also m2.py guys, .py files. Okay, na? So package is not a .py file. Package is a folder, normal folder guys. Okay, when that folder is considering like a package, means in which folder or in which directory having initialization file guys. For example, like this, double underscore here, two underscore there, underscore underscore init underscore underscore .py file. In which folder this initialization file is available, then that folder is considering like a Python package. This is the definition, guys. A folder or else a directory which contains initialization file is considered like a Python package. By default, this initialization file is an empty file without any logics. If we want, we can also define some logics inside this file. Okay. So a package may contain n number of modules, guys. Along with this initialization file may contain n number of modules. A module may contain n number of functions. A function may contain n number of statements for reusability purpose only. So here the so far functions related only we discussed. So if you know already classes related OOPS concept also inside the module, it means inside the .py file, we can also create the classes also as per the requirement. That is your wish. Already I said a module contains collection of functions, collection of classes, collection of methods, collection of variables like that for reusability purpose. All of you clear? This is a package. This package contains two modules. Simply, a package can contain a collection of sub packages also, guys. For example, here one more folder is there. Inside this folder, again modules may available. Okay, a package may contain a collection of sub packages, collection of modules. Collection of modules may contain collection of functions. Collection of functions may contain collection of statements. Like that, this all we can reuse it in another location wherever we want. For example, here I have one more module. So from this package, module 1 or module 2 or else both modules, okay, or else only this particular function if I want from this package dot m1 import f2 like that, dot representation we are using as last one using the import keyword we are importing. Okay, so like this we can import into this new module and we can use here reusability purpose. Is that clear, guys? Package meaning, everyone. So when you are attending interview person asking when a folder is considering like a package. So in which folder the initialization file is there called as package in Python. So for that one program will do, guys. So here today I'll upload package related. See guys, here we organize a large number of files in different folders and subfolders based on some criteria so that we can find and manage them easily in your laptop, guys. Okay, for example, like this. See here the number of folders there. Folders wise dividing in each folder related particular materials like we are maintaining. Then easily we can manage it. Okay, same like that in coding, in Python coding as package contains sub packages. In sub packages can maintain folders, related folders in every related module, in every module related functions, in every function related statements. Like that we are separately maintaining, so easily we can use them whenever we require. Okay, that is the concept related to modular approach. Okay, so a package is a collection of modules organized in directories with an initialization file. Simply, so a package is a collection of modules. This is generally we are telling us. Inside the package, sub packages also may available, subfolders. So Python package can have these sub packages and modules also. A module can contain what already we discussed. Okay, so like remember it, guys. Now I want to do one project, guys, package with modules related. So again here, school management related will do here. School management, okay. So like this with underscore separation or with the full name like this, you can write. So general coding standards, guys, whenever we are creating a package name or a module name, if that package or module contains several terms, multiple terms, For package related or module related, like this small letters we are writing. For package or modules related, small letters we are writing. If it is a function name, if it is a function name, like if you are considering, so like underscore separation we are using, if multiple words there. If it is a class name, like if you are considering, so every word first letter capital, like this we are maintaining as without any underscore like this. School management, like that we can separate. This is the class creation related, okay, and this is package or module creation related. Variables creation and function creation syntax, like this we can write if many words there in a identifier name. These all are coding standards. Okay, so now here, this is I want to use here school management related. This is like a one package I want to create. Package means immediately inside this, so underscore init underscore dot py, like one file is also required. And inside this one more module I want to create like a students dot py, and one more module I want to create like a for example teachers dot py, and one more module I want to create okay courses module. Okay, so three modules guys: students, teachers, courses, right? Here students, in this module I want to, using this module, I want to create the students, I want to display the students. Just create and display related, I mean reading and creating related, I will do it guys. Student information, here teachers information, here course information, like we'll do. Okay, so and so particular course is teaching by so and so particular teacher, like that I want to maintain. And these modules, how we are using, will do. So finally create one main.py, one main module you can create. So in this main module, from this package, you can import these modules guys for reusability purpose, can use it. So finally, you are going to execute this main module. In this main module, we are going to use this package related modules. Okay, this is the folder structure guys. So whenever you are creating, you have to follow like this. So we'll do now that one based on that. Okay. And okay, before this one small point, I'll let you know. So here in this module 4 guys, so right now add, subtraction, multiply, divide, like that. So here only print dir function is there. Special function called dir, directory function, simply called as a dir function, dir function. Okay, save it, execute it. See, it returns like a list of values guys, list of string values between the quotations there, list of string values. See here the add, divide, multiply, subtraction, okay, like this alphabetical order wise displaying. So these all are our module contain related properties, and double underscore related, these all are built-in properties guys. Built-in properties, forget about these all built-in properties. In our current module, what are the properties there? If we want to know it, so dir function can use, okay, directory function. Means in this current working directory, this is the module. In this, what are the identifiers there? All written in. So we have these all things. And for example, here, one variable x equal to 10, like I used it, x equal 10. So can use that x also there here. The x also there here. Okay, now? So all the properties what are available in this module are loading here, guys, are loading here. And now here, for example, double underscore file, like one attribute is there, double underscore file related. Okay, these things immediately I'll put the comment. Immediately I'll put the comment, guys. And the next here, print double underscore file double underscore, like one attribute is there, save it and execute. See here, what you are getting? Our current module is available in which directory? The path you are going to get it. The path you are going to get it using the file attribute. Okay, in D drive, 83 folder, modules folder is there. Inside that, my current module is there. Okay, so current module related working directory, if we want to access double underscore file, double underscore, like we can write it. Got it? So this one I used, guys. Next, this one is important one. Double underscore doc related. So for example, here print print. So simply here double underscore doc double underscore. It representing documentation string. It representing current module related documentation string. So here, what is the current module? Current module is this one. Module name, module 4. In this module 4, any documentation string is there or not checking. If we available, return that. Okay, simply save it and execute. None value returned, guys. None value returned. Why it is written none value? I'll let you know. Okay. See guys, first of all, documentation string means what? In every module, this is a module. In every module, as a first statement here, okay, as a first statement, using the triple quotations, using the triple quotations. So here, by default, like none is there, guys. Okay, by default, like this, none is there between the triple quotations. Any data, any content between the triple quotations there, by default we can considering like a commenting line, commented lines. So as a first statement, if it is there, technically considering like a documentation string for this module. Okay, so this value by default now returns, guys. This value returns by default. So that's why none you are getting. For example, in this place, I'm going to write welcome to module 4. Module 4 module. Okay, this is the module name. Okay, if it is a calculator module, welcome to calculator module, like that. Welcome to module 4 module, which contains 4 functions. Okay, or else which contains mathematical functions, like that can write. See guys, this one between the triple quotation I created between the triple quotation as a first line. So this is we can access. See here, welcome to module 4 module, which contains 4 functions. Which contains 4 functions. So every function name and every function is accepting what parameters, everything if you want inside this documentation, you can provide it, which contains 4 functions. First one is so-and-so add, second one is so-and-so subtraction, and each function purpose is what, like also you can define it. So this statement is considering like a documentation string. When we are considering like a documentation string, if it is as a first statement for this module, okay, that if we want access using double underscore doc double underscore attribute can access. Okay, now check it guys. Before this line, some y equal to 20, like something other statement I created. Okay, this is the first line. So this is the second line. From the second line onwards, if we are seeing between the triple quotation any content, this is considering like a commenting line, commented line. This commented line we are unable to access in using this one. Okay, commented lines are not finding to the interpreter and not executing also. So now see here, by default none is there. So before this statement, by default none is considering by Python. Come on, all of you clear? All of you clear about this documentation? Documentation string. So documentation string and commented lines both are using the triple quotation only we are creating. In a module as a first statement using triple quotation, if we are writing any content, that is technically considering like a the module documentation. From second line onwards, if a triple quotation related any content is there, technically considering like a commented lines. Commented lines we are unable to access. Documentation string we are able to access. How we are able to access means using this variable can access. By default, this none value is there. That's it. Okay. Yes. Next, see here. This is a addition function, guys. This is a addition function. So in this function also, if we are not writing by default here also like this, none is there. None is there, guys, between the triple quotation. Okay. So this function related documentation string, this one. This function related documentation string. Okay. Here, if not there means by default none is there. So here, if you want, you can create here. For example, add function performs addition of given values. Add function performs addition of given values, or else add function returns addition of given values, or returns addition of given values. Like this commented documentation string I'm writing. Okay, so this one, if we want to access how we are accessing, can see. Okay, these lines I'm commenting. Now here print. So which function? Add function related. Just like add name, you can write double underscore doc double underscore, like you can use it. Okay, so this is the statement, guys. Add function related documentation string. That is the meaning. So if it is available, return. See, add function returns addition of given values. Particular function purpose is what? If we want to know, we can understanding like this. For example, guys, these all functions, if you are importing in another module, I have here one module. So you are importing these all modules into here. I mean, these all functions into this another module. Now, this each function is doing what? I don't know. Each function purpose is what? I don't know. Then, so whenever we are importing this add function here, so next you can print add dot double underscore doc double underscore. Then this add function documentation string we are able to see. In this documentation string, we are representing what is the purpose of this function, what result are going to return by this function. Like that, beautiful documentation we are creating in the real time. Okay, so now here no documentation is there. If you want, you can create here. So this subtraction function returns okay, subtraction function returns a subtraction of given values like this. I'm writing only two functions later documentation I created, and remaining two functions later I didn't create it, guys. So now here add function documentation you can get, and next here subtraction related documentation. Now you're getting here, and next multiplication related multiply doc. Okay, like I'm writing. So now you can see here, this is add function documentation, subtraction function documentation, multiply related no documentation is there, that's why none you're getting, none value you're getting. Okay, so documentation string where we are creating, that is the first point you have to understanding. So for a module as a first statement between the triple quotation, if you are creating, that is considering like a module documentation. And inside the function also, using the triple quotation, if you are creating, this is considering like a function documentation. For example, right now, this is I accessed. Okay. So this line, so here if I'm using in the second line, so this is we are unable to accessing. Here by default, none is there like that considering. So now you can see here. So here none coming. Okay, so when we are considering like a comment line, when we are considering like a documentation line, that is you have to understand. And one more point, multi-line string also there. When we are considering this line as a multi-line string, so whenever we are assigning to a variable like this is a triple quotation concept data, if we are assigning to any variable considering like a multi-line string. So multi-line string, multi-line comment, documentation string, this all you have to understand clearly. Sometimes when you are attending interviews, so giving syntax on white paper, is this multi-line string or is this multi-line comment or is this multi-line documentation asking. All are using triple quotation only there. So when calling string, multi-line string, when calling documentation string, when calling multi-line comment, you have to understand properly. Double underscore doc by default return none. Here, if we are not creating, Python itself created internally none. This function return none like that. Documentation string purpose. Nothing created. None means nothing meaning. So if you want for what purpose you are creating function, you can create that message here between the quotation. See here, here right now available, previously not there. This is available right now. So here I commented the statement. I commented this statement. That's why none returned. If I'm using this statement, then you are not going to get none. Module documentation you're getting. Without getting confusing, all commented like this after execution. All of it clear? Okay. So here only okay, one more special behavior I'm explaining. So print, we have a help function, guys. We have a help function. So if you want to get any helping content related to keyword or related to a module or related to a operator or something else. So help function you can use. So and execute and execute. See guys, like this one help screen you are going to get. Help screen you are going to get. And when you are reading, when you have free time, you can read it. You will understanding what is the purpose of this one. Okay. So welcome to Python 3.13 help utility. This is if this is your first time using Python, you should definitely check out the tutorial official documentation you're going to get here. And next, enter the name of any module or keyword or a topic name to get help on writing the Python programs and using the Python modules. Okay. To get a list of available modules or available keywords or available symbols or available topics. Okay, so you can use like this between the quotations, modules or keywords, symbols like that. Then you will get more helping on that particular topic. If you want to skip from this help screen, so you can enter Q or exit or quit. Okay, for example, keywords guys. See here, this keywords pasting here, keywords, press enter. See, all available keywords you're going to get it. So here is a list of Python keywords. Enter any keyword to get more help. So a lot of keywords there. Na? These keywords related information if you want to get, so you can use. For example, here break is a keyword. Simply I'm pasting break and pressing enter. Okay. So now this break related, this much documentation is there. This is all documentation thing for this particular break keyword. So break is a statement. Okay. So now break statement syntax guys internally in the loops we are writing. So you can read this one. Break may only occur syntactically nested in a for or a while. Simply break keyword or continue keyword inside the for loop or inside the while loop we are using, but not nested in a function. Inside the function, we are not using break and continue. Inside the function, if loop is there, inside the loop, you can use break and continue. Like that break and continue related, you will get more information. For example, here, it terminates the nearest enclosing loop, skipping the optional else block, like some official documentation, this one. So when we are reading this one, easily we are not understanding. If a for loop is terminated by break, the loop control target keeps its current value. Something there. So that's why guys, official documentation, whenever we are reading, we are not understanding much more easily. So follow my material and then later you can use internet. Okay. So available keywords related you are getting guys here. For example, modules guys, modules like I'm using. So here modules related, just wait, lot of information loading. So between the quotations are like a normal name you can enter. So please wait a moment. Okay, like this. See, these all modules are there in Python. See, n number of modules there. Okay, don't ask me, sir, are you teaching all the modules like that? If we are trying to discussing every module, each module 2 days, if we are spending also, if 100 module there, 100 into 2, 200 days required to spend it. All of you clear, guys? For example, out of these all modules, ABC is one module. ABC one module. I'm pasting ABC. And about this ABC module, 388 lines of data is there. 388 lines of data is there about the ABC module. So if you are double clicking on this, the entire content you are getting. The entire content you are getting. Okay, big data is there. And this module is available where? This is the Python software location. Okay, in this location, in Python software location, we have a lib folder. Inside that abc.py is there. Every .py is a module I said. So this is the Python software location. Their module is there. About this module related information you're getting. Okay, functions inside that abstract method like one decorator function is there. About that function related information you're getting. These are some additional information. Okay, right now check it, guys. This is which module? Module 4. Module 4. This is I want to import here. Module 4. Module 4. Okay, this is our module, guys. This is our module. Now can use like this. Now between the quotations can use, guys. Module 4 like that. So help on module 4. On module 4 related help. So name representing documentation, guys. Module 4, this is the module name. Okay, this related documentation. Welcome to module 4 module, which contains 4 functions. So that is only I use in here. This one you're going to get. Okay, so this is the documentation of that current module. In this module, functions representing what are the functions available. Functions representing what are the functions available. Add, divide, multiply, subtraction there. Okay, no? So now here, in this subtraction function, this is a documentation string. So here directly there documentation. And why not displaying for add means? So here this is in the next line I used second line. If it is using in the first line, then this function related documentation also you're getting. Every function related documentation if you are creating properly. So other people, the people who are using our module, they will use like this, they will understanding. Okay. So what is the module documentation? In that module, what functions there? Every function behavior is what? Again, using documentation understanding. In that module, using data attribute, so what are the data variables there? Understanding using the file. So this module location is where like understanding. So this is the path, guys. Okay, these all are some extra information purpose people are using when they are using the modules for developing their application. Okay, now. So these all things by keep doing practice, you will understand it. Okay. So like this, okay, this module contains these properties. Each property related documentation is what, and in this module, what are the data variable there, where this module is available, path, all you are understanding. So if you want to quit, so you can press Q, exit can use. Then coming back to the Python interpreter, by pressing this exit. All of you clear? Okay. So remember, guys, up to this and this school management related, I'll let you know in the next session. No problem. Okay. So because of discussing this elf script and dir function, this is a little bit postponing. Okay, no problem. I'll continue this package related in the next session. Don't miss it. Okay. So like this real-time Python based applications we are going to do. So here students, teachers, courses related adding and relations also. Okay, particular teacher is teaching which course. Okay, this information maintaining and so and so course learning by which students also we can maintain. So this project I'll continue tomorrow session. Once completing this one, package concept over and already uploaded materials, guys, modules later. Today package related I will upload and modules packages together you can learn it. Okay, no? After completing this packages related, so core Python chapter is completed, like you can consider up to the packages concept core Python. And core Python concepts are very important. No choice for you. The people who knows very well about the core Python related concepts, So those people can settle in Python career more easily. Okay, this core Python knowledge every day we are going to reusing in the advanced Python. All of you clear? Yes. I'll stop now here this session. And if you are having any queries, let me know. So tomorrow I'll continue this project, and after that, file handling I'll discuss later. Okay. So pandas is a package. Pandas is a package. So inside that pandas, okay, again submodules may available. So whenever we are discussing about that particular module or package, you will understand based on the importing, guys. So for example, like this there. Okay, based on the importing, you will understanding in this a particular one package or a module. Okay, so generally you can consider like for example, Django module, like we are calling. Technically, that is a package. Actually, framework. Django is a framework. In that framework, collection of package is there. In that package, I mean, in those packages, collection of module there. In those modules, a collection of classes there, methods there, functions there, depending on the requirement we are using. Okay, now? All are next level structure only. More specifically, if we are discussing, pandas is a package. Generally, we are calling like NumPy module, pandas module, like that. For interview purpose, more specification purpose, so what is module, what is package contains what, module contains what, like you have to learn it. All are looks like same, like consider it. Okay, now? So guys, here onwards, all like this text file materials, you are going to get it, guys. Okay, from the advanced Python onwards. PDF materials you are not going to get for normal regular students. Okay, only registered people will get it PDF materials. And also, guys, advanced Python onwards, so concept a little bit depth increasing, and real-time IDs like a PyCharm, Visual Code Studio we can use for developing the coding. So regularly, if you are attending the session, okay. Otherwise, you can plan backup videos. Okay, then whenever you have free time, you can again watch it. Thank you.